everybody, and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be doing a cadet video with talking about summer camp and what to kind of bring, some of the things that kind of come pretty much off the top of my head of what I'm going to be bringing and what I brought last year. So it'll help you guys out if you're going to camp for the first time, or if you need any kind of tips or tricks. I'll help with that, and I'll also probably try to find a link as it gets closer to summer camp to kind of post up on here, just to kind of show you the actual format of kind of what to bring. So I got a lot of questions about like kind of what to bring for like money wise, and me personally, I only brought like $30 to camp, because you are getting money from cadet camp, and you can take out money from the bank if you want to, and if you can also keep that $30 with you if you want. It doesn't really matter, and basically you put that in, or you can keep it with you, and you can go and retrieve it, or you can spend your money at the canteen, and stuff like that, little things, canteen, or if you go to like on a field trip or something and you want to buy something, it's going to have a little bit of money with you. And I personally brought $30. You don't really need that much. Hello, car. Sorry about that. I am sitting outside, so if there is a car coming, I'm probably going to pause for a second while the car drives by. So yeah, I personally brought only $30. You don't need that much money to go to camp, but that's pretty much all you need. So if it's your first time going to camp, I would definitely recommend packing packing a pair of black shorts, and trying to get an extra t-shirt from your supply officer, because for Sea Cadets we wear a black shirt underneath our work dress. So if you have, or an Army Cadets wear like the green, and the Air Cadets wear the blue. So if you have extra shirts, I'd definitely bring some, so that you're not constantly having to wash and use one shirt, because it helps if one's in the wash, you can use the other one. Especially with also black shorts, try to find some plain black shorts. They're like basketball shorts, like they're basically one size fits all, and it's good to have an extra pair of shorts, just so that you, again, like the shirt, you're not wearing the same shorts for the whole however long you're staying. So I only have one pair of black shorts that I got from camp, because you do get issued a black shorts from camp. But yeah, so I apologize if it's a little windy out, if it's hard to hear me, but I'm sorry if it isn't hard to hear me. So that's basically what you're going to be wearing. You're going to be wearing, one second, there's a car. So you're going to be wearing, most of the time, you're going to be wearing black shorts, your black t-shirt for Sea Cadets, black t-shirt, and you're going to be wearing a Tilly hat, and they will be giving you that, so try not to write on it, because I did by accident, like I just put my name underneath it, and they still, like, I probably have to get a new one. And make sure you pack lots of socks. You only really need 6 pairs of socks, but you, like, it says you can bring like 6 or 7 pairs of socks, but you can always bring more. And same with like underwear and stuff like that. You can bring 6 or 7 pairs of that kind of stuff. And just make sure you're like washing that, because it gets gross after a while. And make sure that your locker's clean, because you don't want a stinky locker. And don't keep food in your locker either. It's really gross when they smell old, moldy stuff that's getting old. So you can bring some snacks. They will confiscate them if they find them, so make sure if you're a snacker like me, you're going to want to bring snacks, but hide them, because you're not supposed to have them in the barracks or in the blocks, but make sure you hide them, because they'll find them. So make sure you hide them real well. Yeah, they'll confiscate them, but you can go ask for them, and then you have to eat them outside. but it's good to have just a little snack afterwards. But you're going to get fed at Acadia or wherever you go. They do have mess and stuff like that. And for like civilian clothes, you really only need like 2 pairs of civilian clothes. Like I said, the most time, all you're gonna need to wear is your black PT shorts and your black shirt. So we call it PT. It's actually a type of uniform. So it's the summer PT dress. And for uniforms, you're gonna want to bring your STUs or your work dress for Army or Air Cadets. And for Sea Cadets, you also have to bring your gun shirt, and you have to wear on the bus. You have to wear your tunic. You have to wear your full C1s for Sea Cadets, and I think for Army Cadets and Air Cadets as well. It's the full dress. But on parades, like on ceremonial parades, you'll wear the C1s with the white, or you'll wear the, I think it's called C2s, but you'll wear the white gun shirt with the black pants and the boots and the white top, and that's one of your dresses. And then for work dress, if you're doing something that requires you wear a work shirt, you will wear your blue work dress shirt and with the black shirt underneath, and the black pants with the boots, and just your tilly hat. You'll also get issued armazards, but I think that's what they're called. Hopefully I'm not saying that wrong. But pretty much they go on your arm, and it just kind of lets people know what you are. Like for GT people, it'll just be a blank one, and for like drill, I think it's a square, like a red square in the middle, and then for the drill and ceremony instructor, it's red with a black triangle or black in the middle of that red square. So it just kind of signifies what you are and stuff like that. And make sure you don't lose that. So bring your boots, obviously, polishing kits, stuff like that. You're gonna need that deodorant. Make sure you pack like friggin' 2 things of deodorant. Like you're gonna use a lot. Toothbrush, toothpaste, hygiene products for females, whatever you need, stuff like that. Let's see, what else do you need? You're gonna need like a sewing kit. You might need to sew something or fix something. If you are a female, you need hairspray, lots of hairspray, lots of hair gel. Like if you're doing courses that, like what I'm doing, like for drill and ceremony instructor, the females that have long hair have to, like, it has to be literally like slicked back so much, like it literally, like your hair will be receding by the end of the time because it's so pulled back. But you use lots of hair gel and lots of stuff like that. And if it's people's first time going to camp, you make sure you, for me, when I went to cadets for my first time, make sure it's going to be a tough, for your first few days at camp, but you just have to keep reminding yourself, like, what are you going to be doing next, what are you doing the next day, and find something that you kind of, like, let's say you're most excited for the drill part, and at the beginning I wasn't really excited for the drill part, and I also wasn't excited for the sailing part. So in GT you kind of get an aspect of everything. So if you're a little bit nervous, or if you're looking forward to doing a specific thing in the GT course, look for that, and kind of find out when that's going to be, and then kind of strive to go there, go to the next day, and just keep pushing through, and you're gonna make a lot of friends there. And if you are like kind of nervous or just kind of like upset, feeling homesick, I'm gonna be in the D&CI block, which is next to the GT block. So if you are scared or anything, you can come find me on the free time that we have, and come say hi, and I'll talk to you. I'm a good talker, so you can come talk to me, say hi. You'll meet lots of friends, and you just have to know, like, you have to find a certain aspect, and kind of you'll really be surprised about like what you like the most. Like you do biathlon, you do range, you do band, you try the band, you do sailing, you do like seamanship kind of stuff, so like doing the whalers and stuff like that. You do drill, you do cutlass drill, you do rifle drill, you do flag drill, marching around, obviously that's literally the whole thing that we do. You also do like, what else do you do? We do sports, sailing, well, like I said. You go to Upper Clemens sometimes. You go to the Greenwood Mall if you're going to Acadia. You go to Walmart. That's always a fun time. There's lots of things to look forward to when you're going to camp and stuff like that. So definitely, if you're kind of like scared or nervous or whatever, don't be. You'll make lots of friends, and you'll probably see some of your older cadets there anyways at Acadia, or wherever you're going. You'll probably see most of your older staff there anyways, your older cadets, and you might even see some of your staff at camp as well. So it's always good to find a friend, talk to them. They really help each other through cadets, help each other, and you'll make those friends for like the rest of your life. Like, I still talk to some of the cadets that I did GT with, and I do especially talk to the ones that I went to drill camp last year with, and they're all going to drill and ceremony instructor this year, or most of them, so it's going to be a lot of fun to kind of see them in the next year, this year, coming up. So in cadets, you make sure you bring sunscreen. Like, I've seen some people get burned, like crispy, burnt chicken nugget crispy, like, dang, like, oof. Like, their legs were like beet red, like it was so not good. So make sure you bring sunscreen, aloe vera, because you're probably still gonna get burnt. Bug off, maybe. Bring your medication if you have medication. They'll take it if you aren't responsible enough to remind yourself about it, but most times you're pretty much old enough to do it. But make sure that you're taking your medication. Don't just leave it at home, because that's not good. When you first go to camp, it's going to be a little scary, like getting off the bus. It's a new place, never been there before, or some of you might have been there before, like with older family members that might have been cadets, or stuff like that. But when you first get off the bus, it's going to be kind of scary, especially depending on what intake you take, what intake you do, and stuff like that. It's going to be a little bit scary. If it's not the beginning of the cadet summer camp, it's going to be different, because you're going to see people marching around. It's going to be kind of like confusing and awkward. But you just got to basically follow the crowd, and then until you kind of get your surroundings and stuff, that's when you can go and do stuff. So, like, Building 12, you're going to hear people refer to Building 12. Building 12's where the drill cadets pretty much spend the whole time there. But it's also where the canteen is, so you can go there, and there's Wi-Fi there, and you can kind of chill and hang out. There's like a common area there. It's a lot of fun, and make sure when you're going into the mess, which is like your dinner area, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you're going to want to make sure that you take your hat off. It's respectful and stuff like that. And make sure if you're issued anything, you have to make sure that you give it back, because it is still the cadet's property. And you're going to get issued, as you're going through the process, you're going to get basically, it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like going through an airport, pretty much. Like, you have to go through different stops and checks before you can actually, like, get on the plane, and then you're, like, in your destination. So, like, it's like getting on the plane and, like, so, like, the process is really, like, you're going through security, and then you get on the plane, which is kind of like the bus, and then, like, you're going through, like, the customs and all that kind of stuff when you get to your destination. And that's basically what you're doing at Acadia. You're going through, like, the medical check, you're getting your head checked for lice, you're getting your stuff issued from the supply, and then you're kind of basically you're checked in at that point, and then you are going through, like, the bank and stuff like that, and then you are basically on the base. You're signed in, you are a cadet at the base, and when you're there, the ranks don't matter. So, like, you are a cadet, you're just a cadet. You're not like, I'm a petty officer in my corps, I'm not a petty officer at camp. But, like, I have a chief that's going to camp as a staff, and they would start as, like, a petty officer as a staff. Staff get ranks, but cadets, like, course cadets don't. We're classified as course cadets. So that's kind of fun. There's not really much else that you really need to look out for. make sure you're bringing extra pairs of shoes because it will rain one day, and your shoes are gonna get soaked, and then they're just gonna get soaked for the rest of the day. So making sure that you have lots of extra shoes, like 2 pairs I'd say, extra shoes, and then you have your boots. And if you have 2 pairs of boots, I'd bring 2 pairs. Like if you have like a dress pair of boots and then like a regular pair of boots, that'd probably be good. So like dress boots, wearing them on parade, and then like not dress boots, wearing them like if you're working around, work dress boots. Because that's what I'm going to do, because don't want to ruin my boots, my nice boots. So one of the big things with training and stuff like that is you just want to make sure that you're having a good time, and you're gonna be having like when you first go there, you're gonna sit down and have like a chit chat with a group of or it'll probably be the next day, but you're gonna have a chit chat with the group of like POs and stuff like that, and you're gonna have a talk, and they're just gonna basically like lay down the rules and stuff like that. And that's pretty much when your day will start, and you get paid for, let's say you're going for the GT, you'll get paid for like 2 weeks, you'll get paid, so that's nice. And as you do longer courses, you get more money as you get longer courses, and then as a staff cadet, you get paid by the day and not by the week, so that is pretty fun. And if you can see, I got some new merch. This is not merch for you guys to buy, but it's Maggie swag. So we got the core crest there on the on the chest there, and then my last name right here. Too bad I couldn't get Mickey D's on it, but that's okay. That's my nickname in cadets, but that's alright. So guys, I really hope this helped you for some of the new cadets, and if you needed any tips, or if you think I forgot anything, or if you need any questions, comment down below, and I'll try to answer the questions as fast as I can, and get as much information to you guys as possible. And let me know if you're going on a course, and if you're going to be at Acadia, and just let me know, because I'll be around on the 6-week course, so I'll be there for the whole time. So just hit me up, and I'll let you know if we can hang out sometime. Just let me know. I know I have people from like Scotland, so that's pretty great to meet people from Scotland that are coming down to Canada. So I hope everybody has a great time at camp, and like I said, comment down below, and like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you guys all have a great day.